Greetings, friends, and welcome to Projekt Gemineye episode 259. Today is October 27th, 2025, and I am back a lot earlier than probably a lot of you expected, but this is good news. I have my piece of paper to tell me about all my talking points because I want to get straight to the point and not take up too much of your time, but to give you all the pertinent information. So, what's up first here? So, number one, we're going to talk about the release date of the new album that's going to be coming out, the new Projekt Gemineye album called The Dark Days of Yesterday. Looking very forward to putting that on. I'm very happy with the way that album turned out. It's very, very well done. I think all the songs are fantastic on it. Uh, of course, soon I'll put up, one of the songs as an early release, I guess, for you guys to check out. It'll be out on Bandcamp. I have all my stuff finally rectified with Bandcamp and stuff like that, so it's full steam ahead. With that, another bit of good news, very good news, in fact. The gentleman who helps me with uh, my vinyl releases for me in the U.S., we've had a quick discussion, and he is now going to be also doing the releases, my CD releases as well within the United States. So if you want to order a CD copy now, this is going to be a great time to order a CD because through this gentleman, your shipping will be considerably less again through getting it from within the United States if you're a U.S. purchaser. Of course, Canadians, you'll just order them the same way through me. The only thing I'm a little uncertain about right now with all the tariffs and stuff, and again, I keep hearing conflicting things, but I'm going to finally get that part resolved, is what's going on with the UK and the European end of things as far as that goes. But for now, the US and Canada were all taken care of, and I will look into it because, of course, there are a lot of you in the UK and some of you as well in Europe as well, and a couple of you in Australia as well. So I will get that all rectified, but that's good news. And also to let you know, my friend who is doing the US end of things will be starting up a little small company name for it, which will be under Curious George Records. So when you see in the upcoming credits, the U.S. distribution credit in there, it will be under Curious George Records. So that's the news for the upcoming record, which is The Dark Days of Yesterday. Also, what I was doing over the last couple of weeks, as I mentioned earlier in one of my other videos, I said that I've been busy doing a lot of different things and uh, you know, I'm keeping myself busy and I'm writing constantly. And I came across some songs in my vault here online, in my hard drives that I record onto, and found a couple of songs that are I guess vault finds, my archives, that are just fantastic. They turned out really good, but weren't put on any other albums because either they were musically a bit different, not like different, like like it isn't like synth pop or anything like that, but it just didn't fit the flow of the albums that I was working on, so I didn't put them on, or maybe they weren't completed at the time. But needless to say, I have three fantastic songs that I just finished working on, finishing up, and I might put them out. Well, I probably will put them out before the either before this new album or maybe right after. But in some time, I'll be putting out this little 3-song EP as well for you guys, because I feel like I've been quiet a long time and I haven't been putting out material for you guys to enjoy. So I want to do a bit of catching up on that end of things. So expect to see a sort of archival release in that sense. It'll be just digital for now. Maybe I'll do something with these and maybe pair them up with some of the singles that I put out earlier. Who knows? But that's for another date to worry about. But I will probably put out a digital only version of these 3 songs for you guys to enjoy. Also, we're coming up to November, which means next month is after that is December, which we're coming around the corner to Christmas. And as I mentioned in June or so, I have a completed Christmas EP too. So in December 1st, look for the Projekt Gemineye Christmas EP to come out as well. So lots of stuff coming down the line from Projekt Gemineye, and I'm very happy about that. Uh, and I'm looking forward to getting stuff going as far as the physical product as well. Jason Pollan, who's been doing all my graphic stuff for me, along with James McCarthy, does all my album covers, are on board again. As you already know, James finished the album cover moons ago for this latest album, and now I just got in contact with Jason not long ago. He's very excited to get back into the swing of doing this stuff for me again. So you'll have some more fantastic Jason Pollan designed booklets and back covers coming down as well. So that's it for Project Gemini stuff. And one thing I'm going to start doing as well is it's been a very, very long time since I did any kind of vinyl update videos and stuff like that I've picked up. So rather than make a separate one, I'm just going to tag that at the end of the video. So if you're here to just see Project Gemini stuff, I guess you can click off here. But if you're interested in seeing what I've maybe picked up over the last couple of months, I'll start doing that. So first up, I'm a big Dream Theater guy, and the next batch of Dream Theater vinyl releases have come out, and I picked up 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence. Dream Theater, this is, I believe, their 5th studio album, or 6th. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. But great album. This is one of the ones that I really was getting excited to pick up because I only ever had it on CD, and if it was out on vinyl before in the early 2000s, it was hard to find and probably expensive as hell, so I never ended up buying it. But it's on double vinyl, clear vinyl. It's lacquered by Ryan K. Smith at Sterling Sound. So it's going to be fantastic sounding. I mean, my good friend Patrick, the vinyl archivist, claims that he says that he thinks that Ryan K. Smith is one of the top lacquer guys right now. He even likes him better than Kevin Gray, believe it or not. So, looking forward to hearing that. There are other records that are out in this batch now as well. They put out Train of Thought, Octavarium, and Systematic Chaos. I will be getting Octavarium and Train of Thought. I was not a big fan of Systematic Chaos. Just like in the first batch that it came out with Images and Words Awake, Falling into Infinity, and Metropolis Part 2, I bought Images and Words Awake. Those are one of my favorite metal albums of all time, progressive metal. And I bought Metropolis Part 2. Not a big fan of Falling into Infinity, so I've skipped that on vinyl. Maybe eventually I'll get it, but right now I'm kind of skipping over it. Now, another thing that I've been picking up lately, and you guys might think that, wow, what the heck is this guy doing? Cassettes. I'm really into cassettes, if you can believe it or not. So I'll show you some of my cassette finds. Ryan Kidd, a VC member online here, releasing a lot of stuff. This is his, not his latest, but the record before that. It is called Dead in Memphis. I bought the cassette version of it. I'm a big fan, like I said, of cassettes, so I bought that on pink here. And inside here is the J card with the information on it. Great stuff if you like that kind of punkish aesthetic. Great album. Support Ryan Kidd. Then I bought a bunch of these ones because I was surprised to see these on cassette. Metallica, Load on cassette. It's on clear cassette. I'm not going to pull this out because they have like these huge jackets in here. Like if it'll like, you know, open it out to here, right? Metallica Load. I also picked up Invincible Shield, Judas Priest. This is still sealed. I haven't even opened it. Maybe I won't. I also bought Metallica 72 Seasons, was out on cassette. This is all at my local store, if you can believe it or not. They actually are doing a good job in stocking their stores with cassettes. And the last one I'll show you that I just picked up recently. I'm a big Stones fan. And this is the reissue of Tattoo You on cassette. If you see in the back here, the credits, there's bonus tracks on here, which I believe is on side 2. Yeah, there's a Lost and Found Rarities on the back side here. So it was worth getting. It's on this nice red cassette and has the sort of the normal sort of inside that you would see at with a normal sort of Rolling Stone Tattoo release. So that's my latest pickups now as well. So that's it for now. Lots to talk about. Next episode, I'll start getting into more detail about the record. I'll pop up the album cover, and I will talk about some of the songs in a bit more detail, and we'll take it from there. And I'll also give you a solid date as well. It'll be after Remembrance Day, so after November 11th, it'll be a date around there in November when the album will be released. Okay, so let's leave it at that for now. If you haven't subscribed, please do leave a comment. I appreciate your comments, and I always try to respond to you guys as quick as possible. So have a great day, have a great week, and I'll talk to you all very soon. Bye for now.